Hey there, spider lovers. I'm going to try and help you out on posting pictures on our website. First, you need to watch that video about resizing your pictures. That's the most common problem is people trying to upload a photo directly out of their camera and it's just way too big. So watch that and you'll see how to do it. And then I'm going to show you a couple other ways that you can load photos onto our message board. I'm going to go ahead and do a new thread here just to give you a test post so you can see how it's done. We'll do test pick. Okay, I'll do test. Now, if you look at here, you got all these little icons. This little icon here is called the insert image. And basically what that's going to do, click on it, wants you to insert the image from a URL. URL is where the picture lives on the web. So it's asking for a web address for a picture that's already on the web. This will not work for loading a picture from your hard drive. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and close this and go grab a picture from the web. So here's a picture from ESI, and there's nothing here but the picture. So here's the direct URL. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, do a copy. Now, if this picture was in with a bunch of text, let's say, and you wanted to find the URL of this picture, because it won't be the same as this one here, you just right click on the picture. In Firefox, you do view image info. I can't remember what it is in Internet Explorer, but basically you're looking for something with the .jpg extension on it. So go ahead and close that. Go back over to our post. And we'll hit enter to drop the picture down a little bit. Click on this picture link. Now what you want to do is make sure you put your cursor over the already highlighted area. Right click and then do a paste. And then hit OK. The reason you want to do that, if you put it on the other side of the URL, it will put the HTTP in twice, and that will make it a dead link. So we see the pictures there, so we know the link's good. Hit submit new thread. So this is one way to put a picture in. Now I'm going to show you another way. Now we'll just do a reply to this post, because it works the same whether it's a new post or a reply. Do test. And we're going to actually upload a picture. So you're going to scroll down. You'll see a little button that says Manage Attachments. You want to click on that. And there's two ways to get a picture in on this one. One is upload a file from a URL. So if I put the URL in here that I just grabbed before, it will actually upload it to my server. And you don't necessarily want to do that. That just adds more space on the server that's unneeded. We're going to go ahead and upload this one from our computer. So I click on Browse, and I'll just grab, let's see, I'll grab this picture here. Do Open. Okay, so now the link to it on my computer, it's actually on my desktop, is there. And you hit the upload, and now you see ips.jpg, that's my file. And I'm going to go ahead and close this window, and we'll go ahead and submit reply. So now you'll see that it came up in where it says attach thumbnails. So you uploaded it from your computer, and now it's on SpyderLovers server. So if you click on that, it will bring it up in a 640 by 480. That's the default size. It will resize it. So we'll go ahead and back out of it. So that's another way to get a picture onto a message. Here's one more way. Do a post and reply. Do a test. And we're going to go over here and I'll show you, well, here's a great picture right here. there's several ways to grab this picture. One easy way is you put the cursor on the, I usually put it on the right side of the picture. Hold down the left button and then drag it over it and do a copy. Now actually, what I'm going to show you a better way to do it. Okay, these are all JPEGs too. Now, the beauty of this is these particular, I'm going to grab all three of these here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to go ahead and highlight these three. So now I've got all three of these banners highlighted. Now if I do a right click and I do a copy, and I'll go over here to our message, hit enter, and do a paste. Now the pictures are there. Now the beauty of doing it that way, you can do it with just the picture, like that. Well, I'll go ahead and grab that other one just to show you. I'll just grab this picture here. Same thing, right click, do a copy after you highlight it. Go over here, do a paste. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and submit this reply. So here's the picture that I grabbed off the front page just by highlighting it. Now here's the other pictures, but you notice my cursor turns to a hand when I go over them. That's because there's a link to it. So now if I actually click on this link, it will bring me to the web page that that picture is associated with. So it's kind of cool to do it that way. If you have a product or whatever it might be that has a link attached to it, just copy the whole thing and paste it into the message, and that will bring the link and everything over. So once again, that's another way. Now I'm going to show you one more way. We'll go over here, post reply, test, and I'll go to another tab here, and I'm going to go to my user control panel. I'm going to go to pictures and albums, and I'll just go to text, and it's right there. Okay, these are all the thumbnails. Now I could highlight the thumbnails and paste them into a message, or I'll go ahead and click on one. Here's the picture. Now one way to grab it would be highlight it and copy it like this. Now you don't want to do copy image, you want to copy. That's the difference, believe it or not. Copy image won't work. The other way is, here's the picture URL. So you can take that URL and post it in that little box that we first talked about. Or this is the direct BB code. Now this is BB code, just means bulletin board code. If I do a copy on that, I'll go back to our message and I'll hit enter. Then I'll do a paste. And as you see, it will have a bracket, IMG bracket. Then it's got the URL. Then a bracket, close IMG bracket. So that puts the code it needs to insert the picture. So when you post a message, a picture will show up. I'll hit reply, so there's the picture. So this is how to post it by the BB code. This is how to post it by highlighting it, right-clicking, copy, and then pasting it. This is the same thing except for you're copying the link and the picture together. This is actually attaching a thumbnail by going into your Manage Attachments. And then this is by inserting the URL. So hopefully that will help you be able to load pictures onto SpyderLovers.com. It's not too hard once you get used to it, and people love to see pictures. So it's a good skill to have. So practice it, and we have a support and testing board just for this. Go there and post all you want till you get it right. Thanks. SpyderLovers.com.